Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for our Leos for the month of July 2017. So I'm here obviously in beautiful Maui in my more permanent place, and I'm doing these outside. It is a little bit warm today, so you're going to get to see me sweat. Yay, right? Gotta love that. It's real. So we're going to start with your theme of the month as we've been doing. We're going to get a little bit more guidance from the angel cards here. And then Archangel Michael's coming in today. So it's been kind of interesting with him. He hasn't really let me know what area of life. Last reading was just kind of some general stuff. So he may target a specific area of your life. We don't know. So it's going to be a surprise this month. We'll just go with the flow. All right. So we've got 9 of air coming in as your theme for the month. Air cards are all about the head, about the intellect, what's going on up in your head. And this is one of those things where what you think about, you bring about. Okay, so when you expect the worst, then you're going to be drawing that in. Okay, so it's that downward spiral. I always describe it as like you get a thought that's not very positive, that leads to another thought that's not very positive, that leads to another one, that leads to another one, that's right. You get this downward spiral going, not good. And it can also be affecting your sleep, of course, because then you've got all these worries and concerns and all of that going on. So what do they want you to do? They want you to lift up out of that. Do whatever you can that makes you feel good. So if you need to take off and go on a vacation, get away from it all, do that. If you need to go to the beach, if you need to go, do something with your hands, do something creative, cook. Anything like that, anything to get your vibration in a higher state, right? Change of scenery can do that. Just walking in a different location, visiting a different location, taking a drive somewhere else. That can help raise your vibration. So do whatever you can around that. And then let's see, we'll get a little bit more guidance for you with that as well. And just know you're not alone. I've got clients that have been going through this just because we're getting kind of smacked with a lot of stuff that's coming up that we need to process and deal with in order for us to move to the next level. And so, you can get in that space of where you're in that, dropping back into kind of that 3D consciousness, which is all about survival mode, fear, lack, scarcity, all of that kind of stuff that's coming up now. And you have an opportunity to react differently than you ever have before. So let's take that opportunity, shall we? All right. We are going to see. Oh my gosh. So this is so funny. So the last reading that I did for Cancers, it was all these air cards. They were very much in their head. You guys have all fire cards here, other than the air, that is your theme for the month, but the rest is all fire, which is interesting. And too, fire can burn you out, right? It can, and that's where I feel like July could be a month where you're burning yourself out, is what kind of the overall sense of this is for me when I see that. And that I see that in feng shui too. So I had a client at one time, business, that they were getting, their people that were working for them were just getting burned out. They just were like, ended up quitting because it was too much work and this and that. Well, there was so much fire energy in the space. So that's the other thing I would look at for you guys, is look at what is happening in your space. Do you have a lot of fire energy there? And you'll get some quick feng shui tips for balancing the energy in your space and for flow at the end of this reading as well. Okay, so let's go. 10 of Fire we've got is the first card. This is fire cards again, about passion and action. Also can be about reputation, how you show up in the world. Too much work, right? You've got too much going on. You've got to accept some help. You cannot keep up this pace. It's just not healthy for you. Things are out of balance, and you can feel that. And if they remain out of balance, it's going to cause you health stuff, right? Stress-related health stuff is going to come up for you. So you've got to get this back into balance and get some help, right? It's okay to ask for help. It really, really is. We've got Page of Fire coming in then, and this is a duality card. So on the one hand about a person, on the other hand about a circumstance or experience. Page of Fire is someone, fire people in general are typically very outgoing, they're very confident, all of that kind of stuff. This Page of Fire is very creative, but also a little bit of a Dickens, right? So it might be somebody that would play practical jokes, that type of thing. This is someone that's going to be prominent in your life in the month of July, okay? And this is about some exciting news. So something, a new endeavor, something that's going to come in that's really going to pique your interest, your curiosity. You're really going to be excited about that. And part of it for you is about being able to be yourself, use your creativity and your ingenuity, your originality, and bring that into this. And that's what's going to be fun for you about this. Okay. And then we've got the 9 of Fire coming in. So this is about like sticking to your guns, don't give up. Okay, so lots of times what happens with people is they work so hard and they're almost at the top, right? And they quit just before they have that success, right? So they're wanting you not to give up. Protect what you've created. Have that courage and confidence in yourself. So bringing that fire energy into yourself as well. All right, let's see what Archangel Michael has for you today. So I don't know if Michael's bringing, I mean, I know, obviously, the temperature, it's warm here and the sun is out and all of that, but I'm not typically even this warm ever. And I know Michael's been hanging around doing these readings, so we have that fire energy from Michael as well. All right, let's see what he's got for you. Okay. Wow, this came up in the Cancer reading. So those of you that are on the cusp are going to be like, wow, this is like deja vu. Because some people will watch both readings. If you're a cusp, like on the cusp of like Cancer and Leo, you might watch both of the readings. And the same card came in the same position. And you watched me shuffle, right? So this is God is in charge. So they just letting you know that you are not in charge of what happens in your life, right? Really. It's about, it's for you to surrender. And I know this term of surrender, people sometimes get freaked out about it. Or they're like, oh, you know, that just feels unsafe, right, to surrender. But you actually, the opposite is true. When you continue to try to control everything, that's when your life gets haywire. That's when things go crazy. If you would just surrender and let go and allow yourself to be led through your life, it's much smoother, much easier. Okay, and you've got the romance angels helping you this month in the month of July, so that's kind of a fun card. And this is really just Michael's letting you know that they are helping prepare you. If you don't have your soulmate yet, they're helping prepare the two of you to meet. They are also helping you within relationship. If you're already in a relationship, they're helping you to develop and grow that. So it's a beautiful kind of hello around that. And also, this may mean for some of you that you're going to meet your person this month, in the month of July. So in relation to life and in relation to romance, go forward fearlessly is what's coming up, okay? So this is really about, having that confident fire energy and taking action, okay? So take some tips from this Page of Fire, who just jumps right in. That's what you need to do this month. Just go for it, is what's coming through. So that's what I've got for you, Leos, for the month of July 2017. Stay tuned for the next little video that will immediately follow this one. That's going to give you your quick feng shui tips for flow and balance in your home this month. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your life. Much love. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your quick tip for Feng Shui. And this month's tip is all about balance, creating balance and flow within your environment. So Feng Shui is all about balancing the energy in your space, about creating an oasis, a space that raises your vibration, lifts you up. So when you come home, you have that boost of energy rather than feeling heavy, right? So we've talked about clutter in the past. If you haven't checked that out, I believe that was April's reading, so you can go back and watch that one. And the clutter is of heavier energy and brings the energy down. So today we're going to talk about flow in your space and ways to bring balance, more balance to your space. So in Feng Shui, we use 5 elements to help bring balance. And you can see there's a lot of nature behind me. And in nature, it's just naturally balanced. There's a lot of different colors, there's a lot of different shapes, a lot of different elements, right? We have a water element. We have metal that appears in the earth, right? Metals come out of the earth. We have wood, of course, in the form of trees and plants and that type of thing. We have earth, which is, the ground, the actual physical earth, sand, dirt, that type of thing. And we have fire. Fire energy, here in Hawaii can be volcanic, right? Energy, lava flow, that type of thing, but that's the fire energy. So what can you do to create more balance and flow within your space? Number one, I want you to walk through your home and notice wherever you get tripped up. Okay, where is it that there's furniture in the way or things that are in the way of the flow of energy? If they're in the way when you're walking, they are in the way of the flow of energy as well. And so what I want you to do is rearrange the furniture in your space to create more flow so that you're not getting tripped up and the energy isn't getting tripped up as you walk through your space. The second tip I'm going to give you today is to bring more plants and flowers, and these can be real or they can be silk. Bring those inside, and that boosts the living energy of your space. It also brings balance. Plants are great energy, typically very much wood energy, but it's just great energy to have living plants within your space, and you can be very particular about putting specifically one in your wealth corner, for instance, to increase your abundance. So that's what I've got for you for your quick tips, quick feng shui tips for this month. As a bonus, I've got a new blog that's out, and it's about stairs. So if you have any stairways in your home, you're going to want to check that out. It's called Ups and Downs, Feng Shui for Stairs, and I'll post a link below.